This is an ad I found in a newspaper from 1977. There it says in big letters, "Hey kiddies, don't forget to register for the Green Frogs Children Club. Looks like a fun restaurant. The Green Frog on Lee Avenue, 1977." So I started doing a little more digging, trying to find out about this Green Frog. It was in Waycross, Georgia. This is their, I guess, like a matchbook. Says service with a hop at the Green Frog. So I started digging around. I was like, I want to know all about it. The Green Frog looked super cool. I found back in 1974 when this article said it was the oldest restaurant. Now, I don't know, I didn't check. I didn't cut the restaurant in half and count the rings or anything. But I read this, and so I'm going to believe it. It says it started out in 1938. It was a 10-stool, 2-booth restaurant, became a 260-seat restaurant. Big old place. And I found this postcard in Georgia, and I kept digging. I was like, I want to know more. And then I found this article said 1978 they had their 40th anniversary, 40 years of the Green Frog, which I was so deeply invested in. Also, I saw that stamps were on trial, which I was glad to hear that the stamps made it through and didn't have to go to prison. Here's some comic strips I found from 1978. This is our old boarding house, and the guy's walking up the stairs. He's thinking, that pratted Tim, there's simply no leaving a card game before he does. And Snuffy is a bachelor. He can go home anytime he feels like it. Unfortunately, Martha has an obsession about regular hours. I guess Martha is this dude's wife. He says, but if I can get my count right on these stairs, all may yet be well. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we hear a buzz that says start of a 10 count. I don't get it. Okay, well, hey, can't get them all. Let's see the next one. This is Winthrop. As a little boy, he says, bow, wow, bow, wow, bow, wow, wow. And then the dog says, everybody wants to get in the act. Man, 70s weren't that funny. Let's take a look at another thing from, look at this. So this is from the same newspaper. Elect Carlton T. Fluker. He wanted to run for post 4. Look at that big old smile on Carlton's face. I want him to win. How about this thing? This was in the newspaper that day. The debut of the CB Mobile. Look at all those kids climbing in. It says August is CB month at Waycross Library, with the CB Mobile making a return appearance by popular demand. And you can see some young readers and Mr. James Bradley, creator of the CB Mobile. Look at the CB Mobile. I mean, how exciting that is. And then here's the Green Frog. Everything was going great. Everything was wonderful. And then bad news. Green Frog to close here after 43 years. This is September of 1981. I mean, no, they're going to close the Green Frog. Could things get any worse? So I start digging through that paper, and I find that the CB Mobile also set to close. I mean, heartbreaking news. I couldn't take it. I flipped the page, and then I see that Carlton Fluker lost, and I was like, no. And then I saw he only lost his pants. So I was like, all right, so it's not too bad. All right. So I kept digging. I find this photo. This is workmen taking down the sign from the Green Frog, and they said it was moving to Florida, the Green Frog sign. I don't know that ever happened. Here's towards the very end. This is the final meals being prepared by the employees. It says that Agnes is serving the final meals. The cooks are making them. There's Agnes. You can see her, passing out a little basket of French fries or something. Agnes had been there for almost 35 years, but she had to go because the Green Frog was gone. Now you may say, well, what happened? What happened to the people running the Green Frog? I don't know what happened to Agnes, but I read about Bill Darden, who founded the Green Frog. He went on to found the Red Lobster. If only frogs were as delicious as lobster, we'd have a green frog at every shopping center. So he was like, Green Frog, not so good. Red Lobster, people find far more delicious. So I was like, all right, so Bill Darden did all right. Then I found out he passed away, which, we all have to go at some point. Sadly, he was only 75 years old when he met his end. It was 1994. Founder of Red Lobster, William B. Darden, died. They said he was a true Southern gentleman. He was a bleed. Man, I was going so good too. I was like rolling through. He was a green. He was a green frog. He was a true Southern gentleman. He founded the chain after years of restaurant experience. He began with a lunch counter in his hometown of Waycross, Georgia. That was the Green Frog. His company is called Darden Restaurants. Today, they also own Olive Garden, Yard House, Bahama Breeze, and in 2007, they added the Longhorn Steakhouse to their family of restaurants. So certainly, I mean, you cannot go to a mall today without seeing one of Bill Darden's restaurants, but you will not find the Green Frog. But man, I'll tell you, I mean, that's a Paul Harvey worthy twist ending that the Green Frog guy went on to create the Red Lobster. Here we go. This is, woohoo, look at this party. This is from their website, the Darden website, and they're all celebrating. Look, she got her umbrella around her wrist. She's like, woohoo, Longhorn's gonna make it rain up in this house. Yeah, they had added 2007, the Longhorn Steakhouse and the Capitol Grill brands. This combination has made us an even stronger company. She's like, woohoo! And look, they got some bobblehead dolls up on the podium, which I think one of them is him. I don't know who the other one is, but he's just like, thumbs up for that Longhorn Steakhouse. I hear the steaks are delicious. So there you go. There is the story of the Green Frog restaurant where you can enjoy life and eat out more often. Get service with a hop over at the Green Frog. Green Frog, we hardly knew you, but we miss you. We also miss Carlton Fluker and the CB Mobile. That's all I got for you this time. I'll see you next time. Make sure to like, subscribe, and everything else. And goodbye.